Mic's not hot.
Sorry, I had my mic muted because I got a cold. If you can't tell, me and Mrs. Sarge are both a little under the weather. So instead of taking a night off, I figured I would push through. We're going to change it up tonight and do a little bit, have a little fun. Due to the fact is, if I talk too much, I begin to cough uncontrollably. So we're going to run a simulation game between the Mississippi State and Arkansas. And as you see, there's a poll in the chat, and you come in, put your vote in, and see who's going to win this simulation game, and we'll see if the Hogs can turn their luck around this Saturday. And I am going to say, as of right now, I intend to stream the game Saturday, but if I continue to get worse, I may have to cancel that one due to y'all don't want to see me on a stream for 4 hours where I can't talk or do anything. So we're going to play it kind of by ear, so just keep an eye out, and we'll let you know what we're doing. But we appreciate everybody coming in. Some might be running in a little later. Tracer's 1371 is in the house. Appreciate you, man, for being here. Transplanted always in here, ready to go to work. I got the other guy with me, as always, Hog Wild YT. He's going to be streaming the simulation for us. And without further ado, we'll get into that. And then if I can do it, we are going to drop a link later in the show after the simulation game and bring on the panels, and we will have a panel. But as of now, we're going to just watch the stream and see what we do with the Hogs in Mississippi State in the simulation game with NCAA 26. So here we go.
Let's get it.
Let's get this thing going. The Razorbacks will kick this deep to begin the game. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Mississippi State's offense comes on the field first today. And Kirk, we've seen this quarterback build a reputation for making plays.
Blake Shapen. Is that their real quarterback?
Yeah.
You know what you're going to get with this guy.
So
Last year he went out in the Florida game and broke.
oh, look at that Arkansas
blade.
defense.
I see that.
It's real.
39-yard rush. That's crazy.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Looks about normal.
Right. Excuse me for you guys in the chat. Just got to hear me clear my throat a lot. I apologize for that.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Listen to the crowd.
Second and 10. Can we get him to third down?
This is a tough environment for visitors.
Oh,
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
why is Quincy Rhodes out in coverage?
Where's my
I like
color?
the back string you got there now for the
Yeah,
for the chats.
I'm gonna change it to black so it's not so bright. There we go. That's what I'm looking for.
Oh, look at that. We got him to go.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there.
We
to
held
try to
them
pick up this third down
to a
and
field goal,
long.
maybe.
When you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things.
Big Sarge, it's good to see you, buddy.
Affect the timing, as we saw in this.
We appreciate you coming through. You gotta bear with me a little late. I just went through. Me and Mrs. Sarge have come down with the dreaded flu. So instead of taking a night off, we thought we'd bring a simulated game.
And deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency.
And you're right, Big Sarge. It's too bad they don't play that way. Oh, look at Washington up there for 8.
Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Remember, there should be a poll in the barracks there for who wins this game. Who do you think wins this game? So don't make sure you take the poll.
They'll go with the ground game.
Washington.
Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball for 31.
Got Bobby Petrino offense starting to roll.
Getting a hat on a hat and be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that first down. Nice play.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. We'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Man, are you sure this ain't a Houston Nut offense?
Right.
Try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered.
Appreciate it, Jeff. That's what we're doing, man. Trying to drink some tea and take it easy tonight.
Still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Getting set. Here's second down. To the air. It's Green. And he can't hold it right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Boy, if he just would have been able to catch the ball in this.
Yeah, I agree, Jeff.
The space ahead of him. It's an unfortunate drop here for the offense.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8.
3rd and 8. Let's see what we
See
got.
what we got.
First down.
There it is.
There we go.
It's complete.
See what happens when Taylor stands in the pocket.
Yard line. This
I
drive
know,
is going.
crazy.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Play them sharp.
Razorbacks looking to keep this drive rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the
There we
stop.
go. Omega.
Now we're rolling.
First down to the 45.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Razorbacks with 1st and 10 here.
Little RPO action for gain of what? 2? 1?
Very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to pass here on second down.
Oh, wide open.
Wow.
What happened there?
By the quarterback or a bad route by the
He
receiver?
ate a little popcorn.
Mm.
Little popcorn slipped right out of his hand.
Does somebody have some Broden hands?
No, he threw it at his legs.
Oh, okay.
Final play for the end of the quarter.
That's just Taylor being Taylor then.
You just tailing in.
They're going to run it.
Oh
Of course.
my God.
Of course. they're
Why are we
going to.
running it on 3 and 8?
Yeah, of course.
First quarter.
Of course.
One, so far, a defensive stalemate.
I wonder if they
here.
kick a field goal right here.
Illustrating the story.
Hey, you guys are awesome. You got 10 people in here and 10 likes. Couldn't ask for more. Appreciate it. Every one of you guys in here.
Let's go.
Looking for some efficiency for a spark.
We may not be the biggest or the best, but we gonna bring you everything we can to have fun. Bobby Shiz, appreciate you, man. Congratulations on the raffle the other night. Was proud
Hell yeah.
of you, bro.
And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. They were forced to punt.
Oh, we pinned him inside the 10.
Get this offense going finally.
Oh,
Oh, should have been picked off.
why is Quincy Rhodes in coverage?
Well, when you go against
Maybe we're using him wrong.
need some help from the quarterback. It's easy to look at the quarterback and say, why didn't you make this throw? But his intended target needs to get some separation against that man coverage to be able to open up the opportunity.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough
3rd and 3. Let's see what we can do. If we can hold him and get off the field. It might change the field position.
Yeah, come on. Let's get a 3 and out, Arkansas.
Quarterback, he gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Hey, anytime, Bobby. Anytime, bro.
short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position.
Oh, wow.
On the run, but the defense stops him just short of the mark
4th and 2. They got a punt.
And the punt team sits way onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time.
Block back kick.
Terrible punt, though. It wasn't too bad.
Oh. Oh.
Uh-oh. Was that Sharp?
No, that was Shanks.
Shanks, yeah, that one.
He did some good things in the last drive. Moved it a long way, but eventually stalled out. And that pass ends.
The hell was he throwing it?
Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. So second down after the incompletion. Handoff to the back. And that's a
That's a
solid
nice run.
Yeah.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now.
Let's go, soldiers.
Back to pass. It's Green. Looking for his big tight end. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect. And
Yeah, we got to get monetized, Bobby. We're working on that, but we got to get to 500 subscribers, and we're at 129 last time I checked. So we're growing. We'll get there, but we appreciate
We
you,
might
man.
be able to. We might be able to do that through Streamlabs. Oh, what in the world? Sorry about that.
Hold on, Bobby. Petrino called a timeout.
Coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain.
But you just being here supporting the channel, Bobby, is good enough for me, bro. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we sure do appreciate it.
Great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
First down here for this offense.
We might be able to get something set up through Streamlabs to where people can send in super chats through Streamlabs.
Yeah, I had to take a look at that. But once we get it through YouTube, then we know we've made our first milestone. That's
Absolutely.
That's our first big milestone we want to get to is that 500 subscribers. Well, I need 500 soldiers in this company, at least.
Oh my, wide open.
Wide open. They must have updated our
this
defense too.
Absolutely. They're hitting the nail on the head with this game.
Let's go, Arkansas.
Man, 2 minutes left to go in the second quarter.
Nobody scored. Wide open hole. Look at that running lane.
Oh my. Wow.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot.
Absolutely. Salute to all my veterans and first responders out there. If you're in the chat, respect. Much love from the Sarge and the other guy.
Looking to throw. It's Shapen.
Absolutely.
The fumble.
Oh, fumble.
Oh, they
Fumble.
got it.
Oh my God. He's running backwards.
Look at there. Even when I'm sick, I get excited on a fumble on a simulated game.
Imagine Saturday big play. You're just like screaming, and all of a sudden you just blow chunks all over your
Yeah, let's not say that. Let's not speak nothing like that into existence.
That'd be your viral moment right there.
Yeah, you're right. It would be.
Oh my.
Nobody wants to see a fat guy do
Oh
that.
my God.
Uh-oh.
On a screen pass.
Well, you guys are killing it out there in the chat. You soldiers are doing great. 14 people in the chat and 12 likes. That's awesome. You guys keep that number right there. Every time you guys are perfect on that. So everybody's wiping their feet, showing some respect. We appreciate that a lot.
Absolutely.
And I don't even ask to ask you guys. You guys are doing it on your own, so that's even better.
Hell yeah.
Oh, there it is. Oh, he's out at the
there
one.
it
No
is.
way. He was out at the one.
Come on. Throw the flag.
Got to review that.
We've seen him
Can
go
we get a
behind
review?
coverage and
We're
make
not going to get a
plays
review.
No.
downfield. We can catch the ball underneath just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone.
Look,
For this
he went out of bounds.
What?
Yeah, you see that? You see that? He
Oh,
was
we're
out of
just not
bounds.
We're just not going to review it. All right. So the game hoeing us too.
Come on. If Tracer, if you're still watching, say something if you're in the barracks still, let me know.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0.
That Big Sarge, that's correct, bro. That's what we just said a minute ago. They must have updated in this last patch. They must have updated the defense of Arkansas to real life.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just
Definitely
scoring a
accurate.
touchdown.
Tracer, I'm gonna have to talk with you after the show if you got time. In Discord, I got something that's not working that I need to see if we can get working. Oh, look, there's Mrs. Sarge from the bed. She's still commenting, watching the show.
Grab down the middle. It's Washington. The timeout is called.
You think we get at least a field goal on this drive?
Right? Let's get something.
things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Absolutely, Bobby.
You're
Shoes.
right, Bobby. You are correct.
Oh, there's Taylor.
Makes a nice move there. The offense will call a timeout. That's
All right, we're just going to blow through our timeouts.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
What are we doing?
Come on.
tough running to avoid a loss.
Where's Drain Franklin when you need him? Storm
I know,
Brandon. All
right?
right, there's B-Hole. Storm Brandon live. I like it, bro. I like it.
Hey, I like it.
Big bounce to the outside.
I like the picture.
I got your messages, B-Hall, man. I just been sick today, trying to get ready for the show tonight. I haven't really been doing much, but yeah, I can help you, man.
We definitely got some good questions for the panel tonight too.
Yeah.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's
Oh my
Washington.
God.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just
He can't even make it over the 50.
Timeout. Talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
You can get
One
two
or two
plays.
plays.
It's 4 seconds left. You better go for the end zone.
All right, God, they're in prevent defense. They got
Third and short. They'll try to throw for
double.
it here.
Oh,
Jeff, we are going to have merch when we get to that point where we're allowed to do it. We will have some Razorback Recon logos made up and put on shirts and hats for sure.
and maybe we can get one merch of just a picture of my belly.
Yeah, well, mine too. And so we'll see. Guess who is this? Sarge?
Yeah, side.
Yeah, whose belly's who? Let's do one of them cups where when it changes the temperature, it shows our bellies.
That'd be hilarious.
I'm hoping probably this game's going faster than I thought, Tracer. So hopefully no later than, I mean, I could get with you tomorrow too. That's not a problem. But hopefully no later. I'm going to try to get out of here by 9:30.
That's true, Ken.
And see, but if you need to, knock off or something, don't worry about it. Well, I can get with you tomorrow.
The 5-yard line.
All I'm wanting you to look at is if you look down at the bottom where it says subscriber goals on the screen, it's just not updating. So I maybe I did something wrong on that. I was just gonna have you take a look at that on Streamlabs.
Oh, what a block
There
by
you go.
Carmona.
Yeah.
35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. No worries, man. It's not a big deal. We can work on it whenever.
Nice first down.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down.
Made something out of nothing there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game.
16 soldiers in the building and 15 likes. Who's that one soldier that hadn't put us like yet? Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button.
Essential. Stick with it.
Important second down play coming up.
Oh, a shuffle pass?
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback.
I didn't even know you could shuffle pass.
Taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver.
There it is.
3rd and 3. Let's see if we can get this first down.
Good job, whoever did it. That was good job. Come on, Taylor. Get rid of the ball. He fumbled. Uh-oh. The most Taylor Green ever.
Oh, my God. Are we going against Tennessee right now?
Bobby Shea says, is this the creation of the game? We lost 7-3 to them a couple years ago. Might have been the worst game I've ever seen. Yeah. It's looking like it, ain't it?
All right, looks like we're about to get our backs blown out here.
And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field.
Appreciate it, Tracer.
Oh, my God.
He's got it near the end zone. And he scores.
All right, Brett Behold. Storm Brandon.
Key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball.
We're going to drop the link after this, so if you want to come back and be on the panel.
Deep ball, that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
Oh, my God. Look how wobbly the ball
Yeah,
is.
it was.
What was that?
That looked like the ball come into our guy's hand and then went back to him, did it not?
And our guy's just like patting him on the back, like, good job, get that touchdown.
Again, so guys, I'm sorry you got to hear me call.
And the kick is up and good.
Flag.
They tack on a point to their lead.
Were we offsides? Oh my goodness. Sorry about that.
Bobby Petrino calls a timeout, trying to ice the kicker. Hey, Niche, you're not late. You're right on time.
The penalty and take the yard. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback.
You guys are awesome. 17-17. You guys got the likes and the people in here tied. I love it.
It's Washington. Zero running.
Paint, good to see you, bud.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why.
It's on console. It's playing. It's on console. We're not playing. It's a simulation. We're just letting the computer play.
The score looks real too, Nisha.
Yeah. Niche says that looks so real. Yeah, it is. They playing like it too.
They're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Taylor already done fumbled the ball.
It's Green.
We're letting 30-yard screens go down the field.
Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
Boy, these guys just continue to struggle.
Hey, Nevada, man. Nice to see you, bro.
What's up, brother?
Hey, little late's better than never, brother.
Yeah, I should have done 7-minute quarters, I guess. I just didn't want it to drag on for like an hour.
Well, that's all right. We've had plenty of time. Next one, we'll do the next one at 7 or 8 minute quarters.
Oh. Oh.
4th and 11.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there.
Yeah, we'll do 7 minutes next time. Can't wait on next week.
Just said I'm starting to get mad. Like
The
a
Razorbacks will bring their punt team onto the field. So
Oh.
they kick it away, helping
Bobby, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, kid, I don't know if I'm going to be doing the game Saturday, man. It depends if I keep getting sicker or not. It was a challenge for me to be able to do the stream tonight. So I'll let you know tomorrow for sure if I'm going to do it Saturday. We may have to miss Saturday's game. No, he fumbled, Nisha.
It's kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch.
Nope, he fumbled at R45.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion.
One right now in this game. I think 122 or something on the year in real life.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot.
You got it, man. Appreciate you, Tracer.
Instead, the defender
Yeah, we haven't
one
even.
heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Yeah, it's got me in a chokehold, Ken, right? And Mrs. Sarge too. She's in bed right now.
The shotgun handoff here. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain.
Well, maybe we get a stop here and get a quick strike downfield.
You know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I'm always impressed with defenses that really build their defense.
It definitely does look like our defense, Miss Kathy.
Yeah, Miss Kathy, nice to see you.
Exactly what we saw.
Appreciate you coming in. All right, we're down by 2. 20 people in, 18 likes.
Oh my God.
Let's bring it back up to 2020.
Oh my God.
Oh, they're running on us.
And that's his second touchdown today.
And make sure you take the poll in the chat. Well, I mean, now.
You might want to just choose
Yeah,
Mississippi State. We out here missing tackles, IRL.
Appreciate your pain. Again, I apologize for the coughing. I am again under the weather. So I do apologize for the unprofessionalism, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to leave you guys without anything.
Beagle said, "Turn it off. Turn it off. No more."
Thanks, Bobby. I appreciate it, but I know, Behold, right? At least we can already be frustrated, so Saturday won't be a big deal.
Yeah, we're getting ready for the disappointment already.
Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now.
Yeah, I hear you, bro.
Say it together, guys. They can't hurt us anymore.
I'm gonna take some right after this stream, Miss Kathy. I promise you.
Run pass option. Makes the right read, just doesn't give his receiver a chance to make a play on the ball.
My head feels like it's been run over by a truck. But you guys are important, so I'm gonna push through it, and we're gonna have us a stream and live. We wanted the show to go on because you guys deserve it.
I'll run the panel to save your throats and coughing.
I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20.
Good
How
Lord.
much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
All right, we got 22 soldiers in the barracks and 19 likes. There's a couple of you guys didn't hit that like button. Uh-oh.
Our first down for a while.
Let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able
Yeah,
to
I hear you, Behold.
do it here. They got a real shot to
I gotta get used to calling you Storm Brandon now.
First and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw.
Where was this the first half?
Right?
Brought down, but
They're gonna wait till there's 15 seconds left in the third. That's just Arkansas like.
Yep. We're just gonna wait too long. Yep. Just take our sweet merry time to get up there.
feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up.
Oh man, look at that passing yards 96 to 186.
Look at that, 12.6 yards average a play for Mississippi State.
You right, Miss
Oh, my
Kathy.
God.
Miss Kathy says pull the QB.
Around, but strange things do happen happen in college football. So here we go. First play of the quarter. Down. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side.
Wow.
The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down.
Finally, good for them.
No,
I thought
no
I turned that
hurry-up
Streamlabs
offense,
off
nothing.
from doing that.
Offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? It's Green looking for the wideout.
Hey, I thought we was gonna get in.
At the 6, the offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
No, they're not moving it quick enough.
Pre-snap motion. 1st and goal, handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
2nd down, we're going to throw it.
Finally.
Ain't that right, Miss Kathy?
Touchdown.
Miss Kathy said it. Typical Razorbacks trying to score at the end of the game.
Yeah, it's garbage time at this point.
He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Look at that beautiful stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got to do better.
Hopefully there's brighter days ahead of us coming.
Absolutely. Oh, we're not going for 2 or?
Went after is good. They're down 14 now.
Took us 2 minutes to get down there. 84 yards. They better be doing an onside kick.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. The Mississippi State offense is back out there now.
Maybe they can get a turnover.
Nice tackle there by the senior.
Yeah. I'm so sorry if you're hearing me cough. I really apologize.
When you're trailing as a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Oh my God, of course.
They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Caught behind the line, it's Thompson.
Man, did you see that missed tackles? Wow.
True to form.
Mississippi State now operating in the red zone. Quarterback keeps the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense.
Oh, there goes all of our timeouts.
And we get off the field.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
No.
Into the end zone. Touchdown. No surprise there, Kirk.
You're going to learn today.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because.
Question, Sarge, if this is the real outcome of the game Saturday,
down in this area. You know, they may not hurt you on the big
Bobby 100% is not going to be.
Yeah. Yeah. And that stadium ain't going to look like that if it's this score in the fourth quarter.
No. No. There are going to be 10 people out there.
Mm-hmm. And that's including
They'll try to add to the lead now.
yeah, you're right. 10 people. Bobby said extreme realism. Hey, we only bring you real coverage. we don't sunshine it here.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Yeah, you're right, Miss Kathy.
And the returner is brought down. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field.
We will be streaming a basketball game here on the channel.
Oh,
November 11th, Tuesday, November 11th, the Central Arkansas game will be streamed here. Hey, what happened? I turned away.
Talon just ran it for 80 yards down the field.
Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Hey, wait a minute. This is just like the real
touchdowns.
Arkansas. They give you hope at the end of the game.
Extra point try coming now.
I haven't seen Coach Broccoli in the chat.
He's too busy sitting up on his couch snoring right now.
Mm-hmm. He had a little too much broccoli and forgot we were streaming tonight.
Wake up, Tonka!
Side kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. On first down, it's
Yeah,
action.
that will be Veterans
Oh,
The tight end. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
he definitely was carrying it like a loaf of bread, Miss Kathy. Oh, another timeout.
Day. Yeah.
To throw, it's Shapen. Lets it fly to the wideout.
Oh, my.
Really?
Mississippi State.
Unbelievable.
The realism in this game is insane, guys.
To score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Oh, good Lord.
You gotta love the realism. That's all I gotta say. You gotta love the realism.
We are down by 20 points.
At home.
Kicking team on now for the
Oh,
extra
sorry. We're about to be down 21 points.
Yep.
extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final.
Goodness. We need Talon to run it another 80 yards real quick.
Jeff, you are correct. This could very well be the story of the game.
Offense out the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22.
We will find out from I want all you guys after the game is over here and we open up the panel. I want you guys to either put it in the chat here, or it would be even better to help us out if you put it in the comments below the video. Who you're picking for this weekend? Yeah, in the stream. Sorry.
At the end of the stream.
At the end of the stream, put comment below and let us know who you're picking.
Receiver makes the catch. And the defense
And put your score. Put who you're picking and put your score there.
Now that we're in the final
I want to see who the closest soldier is. Who can get it the closest
job this defense has done
with the right pick and the right score.
And whoever gets the closest gets a nice pat on the back.
That's right. I will give you, whoever gets the closest will get some free gambling money.
Oh, my God.
I'll give you 1,000 points in gambling for whoever's closest.
That's two Taylor Green turnovers.
But you got to be subscribed and you got to comment below.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
That's Taylor for you, looking down that receiver.
That's game over, Sarge.
That's it. And there you go, folks. 35
What an ass
14
whooping.
at home is what we got to look forward to come Saturday.
Man, he was 70% of completions for 5 touchdowns.
How crazy is that?
Wow. I think Arkansas just Arkansas'd on the game.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
That's crazy.
All right. Well, let's see, take that and then go there. And then let's go over into the interview room. And I will drop the link for anybody that wants to come in and ham it up for a little bit on the show. We got a little bit of time here, so the link has now been dropped. Come on in and tell us about what you just saw. Tell us about what you think you're going to see Saturday. And we got some questions we'd like to ask you. And for some reason, Hog Wild is not up there. So let me see why I got him.
Peekaboo.
Is he turned off? Hog Wild RT right there.
I'm a little turned on. Borderline erotic, as Brett Billina says.
Why are you not there here?
Believe it or not,
hey,
Sarge,
there's Scout King. He's on the road. He's coming in.
We're 4.5-point favorites against Mississippi State.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but we'll see. We'll see about that. Scout King, what do you say, Bubba?
What's up now?
Yeah, just another day, same dollar, man.
I see you still on that Molly.
You know it.
What's up, B-hole?
I gotta get my man's. I gotta get my man's back on camera here. I don't understand why he's not on camera here.
While he's working on that, guys, I got a question, a couple questions. What will it take for the football team to have success against Mississippi State? Scout King.
Well, tackling, execution, and no turnovers.
Sounds pretty legit.
So
Let's
you're
say
saying,
you, B-hole.
It ain't nothing good. There ain't gonna be no success.
Oh,
There ain't gonna be
going
no
scorched
success.
earth. B-hole going scorched earth.
We're just gonna be disappointed again.
Is that King Bobby Petrino?
Bro, this is not King Bobby Petrino.
he's a new weatherman, up and coming new weatherman out there.
That's Brandon Storm.
Brandon Storm now. I like it.
All right. Also, I got another question. Bobby Petrino said in a press conference that the team has had 2 great days of practice. What does that mean as far as success we may see during the game?
Scout King.
Absolutely nothing, because we got to wait till what time is the game this weekend?
3:00.
At 3:00 Central Time.
Yeah, we We gotta wait with what happens between 3 and 6:30. That's what that means.
Right.
Do you see any way we have success Saturday?
Man, if we come out there and play a turnover-free game and everybody do their job, I think we should see a good overall game between both of them teams. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna probably come down almost like the Auburn game. Two teams trying to get trying to make bowl eligible. Like I say, this is the playoffs for making 6 and 6. This is the playoffs for 6 and 6.
Right. I mean, we're pretty evenly matched. They don't really get to the quarterback often, so
You couldn't tell in that sim, but
we're pretty evenly matched. Behold, what say you?
Man, their offense gonna give us problems.
It's a good offense.
I can see that.
I just don't. I don't care what Bobby said. Bobby, you still ain't won a game. So what's there to talk about? I mean, you ain't got to win yet. So
That's true.
I mean, you can play close games all you want, but guess what? You still lose.
It's still an L, right?
It's still an L. And I almost said Ole Miss. Mississippi State, their offense can score. Our defense lets people score. Our offense chokes up.
Right.
Bobby says I'm going against the grain. Arkansas 34, Mississippi State 30. Nothing wrong with that, Bobby. If you want to,
I do believe it's going to be a high scoring game.
You want to roll with your team, man.
Yep.
That's what you do. You say that with your chest out, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
But
then right under that, he says, I may not really believe it though. So I feel you on that, Bobby.
So with Cam Ball coming back this week, will we see differences in a rested Cam Ball on the D line?
Scout King.
You might see about 5 good snaps out of him. That's about it.
Right.
Yeah, that's about all you gonna get out of him.
Nevada, the link is in the chat if you want to come in, man.
He might even get a sack this week.
He might. Behold, what do you think?
Yo, Scout King, I don't know what you drinking, but I need some of it.
I hope you're not drinking. He driving.
We gonna get 30% of Cam Ball. That's what we gonna get. 30%.
Jeff said, if I go and visit the Mississippi State players and give them the flu, we would probably the only way we win. You're right. We'll do some biological warfare on them, Jeff. Excuse me, guys. I apologize.
No, you're good. I think Cam Ball, after probably 2 or 3 plays, you're going to see his hands back on his hips gassed already. I just think he's a little too big, maybe, and I think that's what's causing him to be so tired. He's just a little too big.
Well, I think too. What helps there is it is not he averaging like 60 plays a game. You know, I mean, he's out there like
dog ass tired.
Yeah, I mean, you got to take that into consideration. But that's not his fault. It's our fault because we didn't acquire enough depth through the portal to give these guys a real chance.
Thank Bobby Petrino for getting nothing but like 8 or 9 wide receivers that are just sitting there.
Yeah,
that fumble the ball.
One of them snapped their wrist at the beginning of the season, and prayers to Jaylen Brown. I hope he recovers. He broke his leg, and Monty Harris broke his foot, but I don't know if he's getting NIL. He probably is, but.
Okay, Nevada. Yeah, okay. I was wondering about that, but he clarified. He said the basketball, that is. We will be streaming you the game Veterans Day, November 11th, we will be streaming the game live here on the Razorback Recon channel. So just keep that in mind. We'd love to have you guys come in to the watch party for the basketball game because we will be bringing you 16 basketball games, watch parties on the channel throughout the basketball season, and then Hog Wild podcast will bringing you the other 16. So between us and Hog Wild and Mo, we will bring you every basketball game this season.
So Mississippi State has a few offensive linemen out for the game. Does this work in Arkansas's favor?
Uh-oh.
And then the starting offensive lineman.
Well, that means
With another
Quincy
two
Rose should
questions.
have
Sorry. Go ahead.
that means Quincy Rose should have Atlanta Jackson Day.
Maybe so. I hope so.
Well, you know what you call had 5 sacks in the game. It didn't mean that they still lost.
That's
So-
true.
Yeah, that's true.
Their highest sack leader on Mississippi State's team only has 2 sacks on the year.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, if Arkansas come and execute and protect like they supposed to, and like I say, just give us that extra second, get Taylor that extra second to throw the ball, step up in that pocket. I think, like I say, it might be a high score game, and you know, with the offense shooting all bullets, that means the defense gonna probably give up a lot of scores. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but it surprised me if the defense try to have their first shutdown day. You know, when our offense explodes, the score might end up kind of like it did last year.
I'd like to see that. B-Hole, what do you think about their offensive linemen being out?
Well, that's a good question. Because with the NIL situation now, usually if your some of your starters are out, usually your backups are usually not that great. So, do I think it'll make a difference? It's really a coin flip on that one. I don't know. It depends on if Cam Ball and Quincy and Lee decide to
Show up.
do something to show up and do something. But I mean, to this point, I think it could give us a slight little edge. I mean, it just really depends on like you said, they're missing 3.
Possibly 4.
Oh, I mean, it depends on what
I
side they
mean,
are. Is it a center? Y'all know if it's a center or?
No, I don't know. I just saw the names on the injury report.
Because I mean, that can probably, dang, excuse me. That can probably whatever side they're going to be on. If it's like the left side, right side, or if it's the middle. I mean, you can probably run some blitzes in there, and since that line's gonna be a little weak.
Right? Do some twists, some stunts.
yeah.
Confuse them
Basically,
a
our
little bit.
defensive line should be slobbing at the mouth right now.
Oh,
Can't
yeah,
wait
they
till
should.
Saturday. They
But-
should be slobbing.
But here's the bad thing about this. Caden Kittler and Amarian Harris are questionable for the Hogs against Mississippi State. How worried are you if they can't play, and who do you see taking their places if they don't play?
Well, I wouldn't too much worry about the center part. The center part, we probably got somebody that's been ready to play. He probably a youngster, that's been sitting around, and probably like the other little red shirt freshman we got. He probably a dog, and we probably got, I guess, Cam Shanks. I mean, not Cam Shanks. Number
Jack
74, the
McCoy?
big dude.
Bro, finna put a wide receiver at
Yeah.
the center position.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about
Yeah,
big,
Shaq McCoy.
big guy from Oregon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Shaq
that's
McCoy.
his time to shine.
I think
It's
the
his time to
backup
shine.
center is he's a red shirt junior, and it's Brooks Edmondson.
What's his size? I know he's probably bigger than the center we got.
I'll have to look him up real quick. Give me 1 second.
Cause that center we got, he an undersized center.
Yeah.
To me.
Brooks Edmondson is a redshirt junior. He is 6'4", 326 out of Bryant,
Yeah,
Arkansas.
see that's the type of. Yeah, see what I'm saying? He ready to get he ready to make a name for himself. Yep, he ready to make a name for himself.
I kind of agree with Jeff here. He says Kittler has been very good this year. I haven't seen him messing up a whole lot for being.
I only saw him got dogged out one time, and I never saw it again.
So I mean, I think he's holding his own for his first year in the SEC.
Yeah, yeah, he doing. I mean, his experience helping him out, but he doing a lot of screening to get that job done. Cause like you say, he kind of light in the butt. You know what I'm saying? But his experience and him being an older guy, kind of like you say, he know how to take the calculated steps to help himself. But I'd rather see that 6'4", 320-pound center got some junk in the trunk. And if he just ready to get some snaps, and like I say, he just need to get hit in the mouth a couple times, and then he ready to play.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you say, B-Hole?
I mean, I ain't worried about it.
I do think we have some really good backups. I don't think we need to worry, but
yeah, that's what I was about to say. As I knew last time I heard, I mean, we got backups on that offensive line, so I mean, it shouldn't be no problem. But I mean, who knows?
I think if we get solid defensive line play and play from our linebackers, I think we could have a chance to win this game. I do think our offensive line is not going to have a problem with their defensive line because their defensive line doesn't get much pressure. So I think that bodes well for Talon. The more you can keep him clean, the more he seems to better game he seems to have. So I do think if we can keep that pocket clean and let him work, it gives Arkansas the best chance to win. But I think the biggest key to the game is, can our defensive line win at the line of scrimmage?
Right. With talking about
they should, but
go ahead, Scout King.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, they should get off, man. Get some backups, but at the same time, man, it's all about how good they've been coached up. So, and like I say, all they need to do is hold them off for 3 to 4 seconds. So, you know, that's all it really take. You know, for them to stabilize Arkansas.
Yeah, I agree.
With talking about Talon there for a second, Bobby Petrino was in a press conference also earlier this week, and he was asked about Talon, how his mindset is. And, Bobby stuck up for his quarterback, as any coach should, and said, it's hazards of the occupation with being quarterback in the SEC. Will we see a strong bounce back from Talon Green? And if so, where do we see it? Do we see it in the run game, or do we see it in the pass game? Scott King.
I think we're gonna get 100-yard day out of him this week.
On the ground?
Probably about 12. Yeah, about 12 carry. He might. This might be his best run game of the year. Cause like I say, he really would have had about, was this the 8th game, 9th game?
Yeah.
So out of 9 games, yeah, he probably would have had about 4 or 5 of them already this season, 400 or 500-yard rushing games if it didn't get took away from them sacks. And busted plays. So, well, I think we'll get about. I think he'll probably carry the ball about 12 times for over 100 yards.
Bobby
At
Bobby Shiz
250, 300
Bobby Shiz is
passing.
doing some inside reporting for us. He said Mississippi State starting right tackle Albert Reese is listed as doubtful. So that would help our defensive line. Maybe one of their starters ain't in the game. We might be able to get some pressure.
Be nice. Be nice.
Ken Ray says TG hurt. And
he might be, but Bobby did say that the knee was looking good. He was running real well in practice, full speed. So that could be some coach speak, or it could be correct.
We'll see after he take his first couple of hits. You know what I'm saying? Running the ball, and we'll be able to tell how he gonna show it how he walk. So
he does every game.
We'll know.
Every game you watch him, he limp on that right after that first couple of hits on that right knee.
Behold, what's your take on that?
I'm gonna take a bold statement. I think TG gets hurt. He's already hurt. I think he's still gonna be a little hurt. I think TG's gonna make a couple mistakes, gonna get pulled out the game. You're gonna see KJ walk right in and take care of business.
Oh,
little quarterback controversy, say you.
I don't see Taylor Green bouncing back right now. I think his knee is a bother right now.
And it's messing with his focus, you think?
Well, somebody who's played quarterback before, you throw 3 picks and got a hurt knee in the last game, you coming into another game, your confidence is going to be a little shaky, hoping you don't make a mistake, and that causes mistakes.
Okay, let me ask you. Let me ask a question on Taylor Green since we're on him. Do you think self-imposed pressure that he's putting on himself causes his mistakes, or do you think it's just a mental ability that causes him to make the mistakes? Hog Wild, what do you say?
I think it's self-imposed pressure on himself because 1, he's trying to get drafted. 2, he's trying to put the entire team on his back when he really shouldn't have to. He has 2 damn good running backs that he can hand the ball off. He has great wide receivers, in my opinion, that can catch the ball if he throws it in their vicinity. And great tight ends. I think he's just trying to do too much when he doesn't have to.
Right.
Because one of those interceptions last week was on a 1st and 10.
Right. I think he's trying to play Superman when he doesn't need to. Scout King and Ken Ray, I want to get to that question because that's a good question. I will get to that after we do answer this one. What do you think it is, Scout King? Do you think it's self-imposed pressure? Do you think it's mentally he's just not that sharp?
I believe it's both of them. I believe when he add the more pressure in the game to try to bring us back when he know that the game is finna be if in that second half when I don't think I could just tell just watching him every series he come off the sideline the first half versus the second half. You start to get the deer in the headlights look because he know, like you say, everybody know the second half, the clock is not your friend. So all that amplifies the problem that we go see. That's what kind of we seen that explosion on last week.
Right.
And like you say, we could damn near see it again. Game in and game out like that. It can end the last 4 games like this if we leave them in there.
Right. And we're going to address that here in a second after Bobby Storm answers. We're gonna address that question similar to what you just said there. What do you say, Bobby? Storm. Bring the lightning. Bring the lightning. What you got?
So what was that word y'all used? I can't think of it about Taylor Green.
Is he mentally just enabled to not make mistakes,
That's
or is he putting self-imposed pressure on himself that's
okay.
causing
That's what
him?
it was. I think it's self-imposed pressure. I think it's more of he don't trust one himself at times, and he tries to do too much. Two, he don't trust the defense to get stops when they need to. Then three, I mean, you're trying to make you always want to go to the next level and go to the NFL and be drafted. But I think the biggest part that's playing right now is if you watch, to me, what it seems like Taylor Green at times doesn't trust himself to be able to make certain throws, and that's the problem.
I think he's also playing not to make mistakes, but making mistakes in his goal of trying not to make mistakes.
Yeah,
I think he tries to play too safe at sometimes, and he second guesses his throws. Because if you watch when he throws, he hesitates sometimes on those slant routes, and he hits them. The ball's behind the receiver, or
yeah,
it's at their
He,
feet.
as somebody who's played quarterback, to be comfortable, you got to have that mentality of like I'm here to win. I'm not here to lose. I don't care if I make a mistake. We're gonna bounce back from it. But Taylor Green has the mentality of if I make a mistake, I don't trust my arm again for the next drive.
right.
And I think
Right.
that's what that's again when we look back at the Auburn game. Um, one reason why Taylor Green wouldn't get drafted is because he don't know how to lure defenders with his eyes away from his receivers.
Right.
So
But when he
he,
does, he has success.
yeah, but to me, the
So, in
only
other
two
words,
Hold on, Scott King. Go ahead. I'll let you. I'll let you add that
the
as soon as he's done.
the only two people Taylor Green truly trusts to throw the ball to is Omega Blake and Rohan. Those are the only two people he trusts.
It seems to be that way for sure. Scout King, go ahead and add to it if you want.
so in other words, this is the main problem that we just see out of as we look at other quarterbacks around the country, probably the game is playing right now, Tulane or whatever. Taylor Green lacks swagger, moxie, and poise. If he has had that in him, man, he'll be cold blooded with the mistakes. Because like you say, that will be hard just said, that'll bring us back to win these games. See what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
He needs that
Had
KJ
that kind of
Jefferson
like that.
swagger.
I mean, but one thing about KJ brought us back in a lot of games in those last clutch drives.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
True.
Yeah, KJ, he knew what was on the line, and guess what? He didn't show up like Taylor Green, like we know he finna throw an interception. No, KJ pretty much came through.
Yeah.
KJ didn't throw a lot of interception in his entire career at Arkansas. Taylor's already passed his in interceptions.
Yeah.
Right. So that's what he's lacking. You
I
know what I'm
got.
saying? It's a damn shame that he got that much. He the athlete he is. I'm gonna say that, and he can't just be like put it together and just be like, yeah, this is who I am. I don't care if he came out there walking like George Jefferson after everything. At least, you know what I'm saying? At least everybody know, like, oh, okay, he a character, you know what I'm saying? But he coming out there making plays, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. Absolutely.
To end it all, I'll say this. I think without Taylor Green, with the unknown of KJ Jackson or any other quarterback on our team right now, I think without Taylor Green, we aren't in any of these games from his athletic standpoint.
Chuffy, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, I got a question. We're gonna. Ken Ray posed a really good question, and I want to get to this. Ken Ray said, question was, if KJ does come in and show out, what is the perception of Petrino after that? That KJ has been ready to come in, and again, we've been holding talent back on the bench when we've had an opportunity where maybe KJ comes in, we win a couple of these games that we didn't. I think it's a good question. Hogwild, what do you think?
I think
what
if
happens
KJ
if KJ comes
in
and balls out? What do we do? What's that do?
I think it all depends on, because you know how stubborn Bobby P is. He doesn't just bench his quarterbacks. I think
All right, Jeff.
KJ comes
Take care,
in
buddy.
and KJ comes in and stays in if Taylor Green is hurt enough to where it could hurt his draft stock. Like, isn't a knee hurt, he'd be out. Kind of like how Felipe was out there at the end for KJ to ball out. And I think if he balls out, a lot of people are going to be questioning, why haven't we made the change? Like, if we're getting the same production out of KJ Jackson, but with better results, like as in less turnovers, he dissects the defense quicker. His pre-snap reads are better. I think we have a real problem on our hands, because we might lose this kid depending on who the coach is coming in, and we might lose a really great quarterback.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think a lot of questions are going to come up to, I mean, understandably, we know why Taylor Green hasn't been benched.
Yeah.
It's because he's a senior.
You can see it on the screen too, right here.
Don't bench. You don't bench your starting senior normally. I mean, unless they're just like really messing up, like you got 5 interceptions a game, on the regular. But if I think he comes in, it does raise a lot of questions, Ken Ray. I thought that was an excellent question.
Scout King, if KJ comes in and balls out, what happens, bro? What's that tell you?
Well, I want to start it like this. I want to start the question off like this. That's bullshit talking about he a senior and all of that. Man, the objective is to win football game. That's the number one objective in the whole thing. That's what we prepare for, to win the ball game. Who cares who's a senior? Who cares who's a superstar? So, nah, man, that's I hate that type of thinking in any coach, but it really only happens in Arkansas, pretty much.
It really does.
So,
it really does, Scout. You're not wrong.
So, but KJ, man, the writing is on the wall, man. This is no different than when we were looking at Malachi last year. Man, we'd have gave Malachi, man, at least 100 reps, man. Man, come on, man. We see the guy get the ball out of his hand quick. He's not gonna hold on to that ball. He know where he want to go. Boom, 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 and it's on. And we've already seen flashes that out of KJ.
Yeah.
He just ain't, like you say, 10 reps. It ain't enough. But in his 10 reps, guess what? He sure ain't looking bad.
Right.
I'm saying, because he proved it on his last rep in Texas A&M. His first rep, he got hit in the mouth, and that's what you're supposed to do as a quarterback: get hit in the mouth and still make that throw.
Yeah.
And we could have been he could have been in the end zone and ran, and the receiver ran a slant and could have took that to the house just because he stood in the pocket and made that play. But Taylor Green would have got sacked in the end zone, either fumbled the ball in the end zone. That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? You go get out of KJ Jackson, but like I say, KJ Jackson got wheels too.
Yeah,
he does.
Yeah, it's not like you're going to trade off a lot with switching them out, in my opinion. I mean, a little experience, yes, but how do you get experience? You got to get on the field
by
get experience. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
So I agree with that.
That's what I hate about Arkansas. They always got to make an excuse. They young. Man, I'm sick and tired of hearing all this young crap. That's why I say, man, we done lost easy to say without even thinking about it. We done lost easily hundreds of players
Yeah.
Right.
with that
I mean,
type of mindset and thinking.
And there's teams all over this country that are winning with freshman quarterbacks.
I mean, if you look at it, Scout King, I mean,
Exactly.
look back all the way. Look out, like the Mitch Mustang thing.
Exactly.
We were winning. He had won 8 games
8 straight
in a row.
games.
He throws 1 interception. They put in Casey Dick.
I know, man.
That's
And
that.
he lost a 5-star quarterback.
This only happened in Arkansas.
Yeah.
Like I say, man, Arkansas got to go and figure out in their mind, like I say, with this coaching search and all of this other stuff going on, how to run the team, man, we got to quit fighting amongst each other in-house and say, man, we here to win games. That's just the bottom line. We did everything else but win. So what are we doing?
Right. I mean, that's a good take. B Hall, what you got on that, man? Or did I come to you already?
No, you
okay. My bad, man. I'm not feeling good, so I don't know sometimes where I'm at.
No, you good. If KJ came in and balled out, Bobby Petrino, you're Sam Pittman 2.0. You're just leaving the talent on the bench.
Well, if I had my soundboard, I would put the gunshots out on that. I don't even know if you could hear that.
Yeah, we could hear it.
Oh, okay. Good take. I was thinking the same thing.
Because my thing is if KJ comes in, but here's the truth about it. We don't know what KJ can do.
That's a fact.
We just see what he's done in practice. Practice and being in a real game, 2 different things. But if he came in and he took us and led us to win the game, and Taylor couldn't, it just comes down to it that we have a starting quarterback that's worth over $1 million that can't clutch it up, but we got a backup that really probably has a little bit money to him that can clutch it up. So I'll be like, Sam Pittman once again, and then that would make me start questioning like last season. When you just had Tyrone Broden in the whole time a lot.
Right.
What are you
but
doing,
I mean,
Bobby?
you got to think though. I mean, that's Bobby. That's Bobby's offense. Why didn't he take Tyrone Broden out?
I get why he does it, but at the same time, it's like if you want your job, find a way to win.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you. My thing is why why are we not? Why does it not seem like in Arkansas we are willing to do whatever it takes to win? We don't play players because they're freshmen. We don't play players because they don't know the playbook, or we got a million excuses why we don't play talented players. And yet we 2-6 right now, and we got players on that sideline that I guarantee you, if was able to get on the phone or get on the field, cut me some slack, Scout King. I'm sick to this evening. If they could get on the field, they could help us win some of these games. I mean, especially our receivers. It just doesn't make any sense. We got some good receivers across the board. We got other ones that are out there that could be helping us. Why do we hide talent? It seems like. Go ahead.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
This is. I really believe this. Like I say, I brought this up on the show a couple years ago. I said Arkansas notorious for this. You know what I'm saying? They notorious for hoarding talent and having on the bench. So guess what? I guarantee out of that 6'5" guy and Courtney Crutchfield, let them get out there and play. Let them get out there, get lathered up, go run some routes and get hit, and all they take, they football players. That's all they got to do is catch a ball and get tackled, and they in the game. But I
Right.
guarantee you, once we put them on the field, we gonna see the same thing like we see with little man that went to Cal.
Mm-hmm.
We
Can I
gonna
say
see they
something
like,
too?
man, why come? That's
I mean,
crazy.
he not even playing at Cal neither, Scott King. That's crazy. He
Can
on
I
the
say
bench
something
there
real
too.
quick?
Saying what?
Yeah, just a second.
What you just say?
I said that kid at Cal is
What did you
still
just
on the
say?
bench at Cal.
Jasmine James, I think is
But
what it is. Is that wasn't who it was that went to Cal?
Yeah, Desmond James. Yeah.
Yeah.
but
Desmond James.
but but like I say, I'm not gonna judge you because like you say, a lot of players that left Arkansas. Guess what? You should have stayed here
Yeah, absolutely.
because
You
like
should
I
have.
say, Arkansas is the
Grass ain't
perfect
always
place
greener.
when you come out. I'm just saying, yeah, when you come out of high school and you think you're really a dog, man, Arkansas is the place come where you could damn near get you a starting spot.
Yeah.
So why you should stay and
Mm-hmm.
play. And I believe majority of them players that we got, yeah, they gonna have some lumps, and every player that ever played football and went out there and even made play, not even Deion Sanders or whoever else you want to say, when they were playing ball, they didn't give up nothing. They didn't do this and do that. They got better because they were getting playing time and got the chance to show they talent.
Right.
The more they
Yeah.
played, that's when it
Abs-
came out. So with
absolutely.
saying that, I guarantee you that's all we got to do with our young players on the team. Like these last 4 games, if I was a coach, man, I'm gonna get Taylor Green a half, and I'm gonna tell him that. I'm gonna say, hey, bro, you got a half to put this game out of question. It's
Mm-hmm.
on you, bro. After that, because if we lose this game, we're not going to no bowl. So
Right.
we gonna see the writing on the wall at halftime. After that, I'm gonna let the freshmen know, hey, these last 3 games, this 3.5 games in the half, this is y'all. This is all on y'all. Y'all finna get all the live bullets. Cause guess what? These older guys, what are they doing? Nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't make any sense. What B-Hall, let me ask you, since you played quarterback in high school and stuff, when when you knew that you couldn't be protected like you needed to be, did you tend to get happy feet in the pocket knowing that your line couldn't hold up for you? I mean, was that something that you could tell yourself in the game, all right, I know I got to 2.5 seconds and I got to get this ball out of my hands? Or do you make an adjustment as a quarterback, or what do you do there to help yourself out if you're in that situation?
Well, before I answer that question, can I hit the topic we were just talking on real quick?
Yes, sir.
I
Go
want
right
to
ahead.
say something. Back to what y'all were talking about real quick. It's gonna be really short. When you look at Ohio State, Penn State, let's see, Alabama, Georgia, Texas, Arizona State, SMU. When you see all these teams in the playoffs last year, freshmen,
Mm-hmm.
Arizona State quarterback, freshman,
Mm-hmm.
Ohio State wide receiver Jeremiah, he was a what? Freshman.
Mm-hmm.
That's my point. You got to let the freshmen play.
No lies
But
detected.
to what you said, um, as a quarterback, your first instinct is to the thing that you try to adjust first is you get on your offensive line's butt, my bad, and you tell them protect me. If I'm hurt, if I get hurt, I go down. Game's over with. You don't protect me, we got to. If you protect me, we got a chance to win. But if
Mm-hmm.
they can't do that, my instincts would be you still got to have a little trust in them Because if you don't trust them, they're going to know you don't trust them, and that can stress them out because they're going to play a little bit. They're going to do a little too much and mess up more. But also, you got to be smart. You got to know where the pressure's coming from. You got to see how the defense is lined up. You got to see if there's a cornerback blitz, a safety blitz, or is there an all-out blitz? What's going on for you to adjust? That is how the quarterback adjusts. Diagnose the blitz first. If there's a blitz coming, diagnose it first. If not, that means if they're not going to blitz, you're going to have a little bit of time. And if there ain't nothing there, get out the pocket and run out and to the left or to the right. See what you got. If you ain't got nothing, got a little bit, run the ball. Pick up some yardage. Got to make some plays.
So you're
I
saying
mean,
you
but
don't
you
drop
would.
back for 30 yards and get sacked?
Oh hell no, that's stupid. You stay, you kind of stay in the pocket. That's what you got to do. You got to kind of stay in the pocket. You get out that pocket, more than likely you gonna get sacked or you gonna get hit unexpectedly and you gonna fumble the ball.
Mm.
You see, as a quarterback, you sit in that pocket for maybe a second and a half. See if there's anything. If you know your offense is not gonna be great at blocking, probably about a second and a half. Nothing. Get out. Look at your first read. There ain't nothing. Look at your check down. Nothing. Get out of there. You got enough time. A quarterback has enough time to at least go through 1 to 2 reads if a line cannot hold up. Unless you're just getting full out blitz, then you
Right.
ain't got no time.
Right. That makes sense.
So with,
That's a good take. And
so with all that, sorry.
hold on one second. And Nevada and Bobby both. And we're not saying that Taylor Green needs to be pulled. The question was if KJ was to come in because Taylor got hurt or something, and he balled out. And I agree with what you said, Bobby. I haven't seen anything early in games where Taylor has really done too much to be that I would say he needed to be pulled early in the game. Taylor seems to struggle in the second half when the games are, on the line. I can almost, and I don't want to be misquoted here. So when I say this, take this as a pinch of salt and throw it over your shoulder. That has he had any fourth quarter comeback drives in Arkansas?
Yes,
he has.
Tennessee.
Probably a few.
I mean, he threw that dot down to Armstrong last year against Tennessee before they killed his knee.
So,
that set us up.
That set us up. Okay, if you want to give him that, so he's had one basically.
He brought us back against Ole Miss. He brought us back against Ole Miss.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give you that one.
We got dog by Ole Miss last year.
Talking about this year.
I'm just talking about this year in his career, really, since he's been at Arkansas. But
it would have been a comeback win if
so he wouldn't have fumbled the ball.
Didn't fumble the ball.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, you can't. That's what the problem is you can't diagnose really anything because he plays so good at sometimes and plays so bad at other times. You can't, figure out what he's thinking or, half the time because you could play 3/4 of football masterfully. The team is in it. And then in one series, you can change the game by throwing a stupid interception that why would you throw into triple coverage or why would you throw into double coverage when you try to force something to try to make something happen instead of just taking and using his legs and live to play another down and just don't give them the ball on a turnover or something. That's my thing is what frustrates me with Taylor. Taylor is an athlete. I will not take that away from Taylor. He is an athlete. He can run the ball effectively. He can throw the ball. When he throws the ball, I would say 80%, 85% of the time, he puts it on people. Now the other 20%, 25% is questionable. But, you got to look at the scenarios that he's in. But I'm not advocating that, he needs to be taken out. What I'm saying is at what point, okay, this is my thing. are we doing the team a disservice now that our record is 2-6 and we got 4 games left? Why are we not?
We got a half.
Why do we not take a look at what we have for next year? If you're, or our future, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Let me say this to you, Sarge.
We got a little bit of breaking news as of an hour ago. LSU is firing their athletic director.
Oh, wow.
So that puts us in a race with LSU for an athletic director too now. Way to go, Arkansas. That's a way to drag your feet.
He's the same athletic director that hired Jimbo Fisher at Texas A&M and Brian Kelly at LSU.
Lovely.
Well, what I was going to say to you, Sarge, was this. And I know some of them in the comments going to dislike what I'm finna say. But if I was a coach and I see my quarterback struggling, we go into this Mississippi State game. You set him on the bench for the first drive. Doesn't mean you got to sit him down the whole drive. Let me rephrase that. But you set him down for him to understand if you want to play, you got to go out there and play. Quit making dumb mistakes. So sometime down the line, even though if it might hurt us at the beginning or it might not, you got a backup quarterback you can trust. You sit Taylor down, let KJ get the first rep in, and then if KJ does well, keep KJ in. My point to it is sometimes you got to change things up if you want to win.
Yeah, I mean, I can't argue that. I mean, at some point, I just think it's time that you have to take a look at, and it may not because Taylor Green did anything wrong. It's Nisha, that's funny.
Sarge, who wanted their job the most last week? Hugh Freeze or Bobby Petrino?
Hugh Freeze.
Who? Okay, so it's just that simple. It's not, like I say, it's not rocket science. It's nothing to overthink. Like you say, man, we get 12 games. We got 4 quarters, so obviously the first half is that's when you can afford to give up some points. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But in that second half, we got to have our stuff together if we want to close out and win this game. So that's why I say, Taylor Green come out there in his first 10 attempts, he's 3 for 7. I'm finna tell him, say, hey, when you come back on the sideline, I say, tell him right in front of KJ, get ready to warm up. Hey, Taylor, sit back and watch. Sit back. I need you to stay right beside me and watch. Because we're going to be talking while you watching this guy play. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like I say, I would have been had team meetings to let the team know. Like, hey, man, if I pull you out of the game, if I do this for a series or a couple series or whatever, man, it's all to try to win a game. Obviously, you're not playing well. That's why I'm making these changes in game.
Wait, you don't say that. You don't say that to your players though, because then they're going to be thinking, "Oh, I'm just going to sit down and get right back out." You don't say nothing to them. You set them down and let them think about their consequences and think about how you're playing. Again, it comes down. Are you going? You got to get yourself mentally ready to go now, or you just gonna sit on the bench? That's why I said that some might dislike what I said. I feel like you put KJ in against Mississippi State, set Taylor Green, let KJ start. If he plays good, you keep him in. I mean, if not, then you take him out. Why would you do that? Because guess what? When I look at Taylor Green, he's a turnover machine. I'd rather put my backup in that hasn't had a single turnover and trust him with the ball before I would with somebody that can't hang on to the ball and throws a bunch of picks.
So, with all that being said, with these next games being must-win games, do you see Bobby Petrino pulling out all the stops on offense and defense?
Nope.
That's a good question.
Just to get bowl eligible.
I'm gonna take this one first, and I'm gonna do it before Scout King can. I don't think so because we in the twilight zone, and all we're gonna see is the same thing we've been seeing, and that's all. I mean, that's everything you got to say. I just don't think. I think he is. If you watch, sometimes it doesn't look like we play to win a game. Even when we have a lead, it looks like we're playing not to lose a game, not instead of playing to win a game. And truthfully, chat, hey, all you soldiers in the barracks out there, honestly, think about it. When you're watching the Razorbacks play, just like we did last week in Auburn when we had the lead, how many of you subconsciously were thinking, when are we going to screw this up? And just be honest. I was. The lead was never big enough because I knew I was waiting for Arkansas to Arkansas. We do it every time. So, I mean, with that being said, I don't think nothing changes. I just think we keep seeing the same Twilight Zone we've been living in. Scout King.
Oh, yeah, man. Like I say, man. Well, last week proved it to me that we go see the same thing. And like I say, right now we this is like at the red line of blowing up a motor. We at that red line to blow this motor all the way up this game. Cause like I say, it's what's the use of rolling out all of these Porter players and all of this Taylor Green after we blow this game? The last 3 games, I don't care now. Oh, man, we played against LSU. You can't throw them out there. Oh, man, we got Texas. You can't throw them out there. That's why I say, man, listen to some of the Arkansas fans. That's why we got the players. The way they act and think, because half of Arkansas fans are pussy. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my French. You know what I'm saying? And be her over talking about you can't tell no player that. Man, that's bullshit. I'm going to tell her what I want to tell her. Because like I say, you going to either get your mind right in a live game, I'm going to tell you during the middle of the week, bro, y'all here to look at the cheerleaders?
Nisha.
Y'all just happy to put on a uniform?
Nisha, come get your sugar daddy before he wreck his truck.
So, no, man, like I say, that's why Arkansas is so messed up now, because, like I say, y'all think everything supposed to go traditional. Man, we even knew half of what these coaches tell these players on the other team. I guarantee it ain't sweet.
No, and it shouldn't be. I mean, it shouldn't be at all.
So that's why I say, man, Arkansas, we always delegating and debating. Oh, we shouldn't do this. Oh, we shouldn't do that. You can't tell a player, man, oh, that's bull crap. You go tell a player, they respect you if you tell them how it is and how it's going to be. So after that, you make your mind up. After that, after you know what's the objective and what's the mission at hand, you make your mind up. Because once I see you made your mind up, you a kid. I'm an adult. So you can't run no game on me. I've been your age before. So I can just damn near look in your eyes and tell you what you're thinking. So once I see you checked out, guess what? Well, you won't be putting on another Arkansas Razorback uniform for me. I don't care what your mama and daddy say.
Yeah, I see you, DJ. I appreciate you coming through, man. Make sure you like and subscribe, bro. We were glad to have you, and we appreciate you showing some love. And you're right, 100%. We need dogs. We need a dog pen on this team to control these guys. These coaches should be able to hold these players back from going out there and ripping other teams' helmets off their head, because that's how much they want to win. And right now, we don't have that.
What you think, B-Hole?
I don't know what the heck Scout King's talking about, but if you really think speaking to him's gonna do something, I mean, we've done it all year and it's done nothing. That's my point. So sit him on a bench. You don't say anything. Just
You
simple as
think
that.
Bobby Petrino's going to pull out all the stops?
Oh, I think he's already used his bag. I think he used his bag against Tennessee and A&M. Um, and what you just saw from Auburn was just he ran a couple of the same plays a couple of times. With that the second pick that Taylor threw in the triple coverage, we just ran that play not long ago. But no, I don't see it happening because what do you have motivating yourself going into this Mississippi State game or trying to win out the rest of the season? You got nothing right now. Even with one
Got
win,
to look
say you
forward
beat
to a
Mississippi
Liberty
State.
Bowl.
No, it's not gonna happen. I don't. I my honest opinion, if somehow Bobby went out and I'm gonna be real, y'all. If Bobby goes out and wins out these games, for those who sit there and boo-hooed about getting a new coach, you're going to be stuck with Bobby. It will happen. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. I don't want it to happen. But if he goes out and wins these next four, beats Mississippi State, LSU, Texas, and Missouri, yeah, he's gonna get that job. Oh, and just to throw it out there, I don't know how if y'all been paying attention or not, but there's only one coach as a candidate that wants the job, and that's Bobby. Everybody else don't really care because there's more options out there.
Yeah, I mean, there are definitely better options out there. I would believe we are probably fifth or sixth on the list of open jobs at this point.
We're
Yeah, I mean
according to a lot of places, we're number 4.
Number four. I
we're
mean, so
yeah we're four, but what I've been seeing a lot too is nobody else wants this job but Bobby. Nobody else really wants it. Nobody trusts the situation at Arkansas.
I
That's
think
yeah,
it's
why
because of
you
Can I
Hunter
got
say
Yurchek.
something?
They don't trust Hunter Yurchek.
yeah. Go ahead, Scott
yeah,
King.
it's Hunter. Yeah, it's
Go- Finish up, Bobby. Go ahead. I
Okay,
didn't mean to
well,
cut you. Hold on, Scott
go
King.
ahead. Let it, yeah,
Yeah,
finish. Yeah.
I didn't mean to cut you off there, Bob.
no. It's just I get people want James Franklin. Yeah, so you got people that are interested, but you don't have somebody that actually wants the job, but Bobby. Because if you already had somebody that wanted the job, it'd have probably already been a done deal, and we wouldn't be hearing about all these rumors about James Franklin, Virginia Tech, James Franklin, LSU. We wouldn't be hearing about that. One of these names would have been cut out and got quiet.
I think there are people that do want the job, but they're people you haven't heard of yet.
Yeah, that's kind of
Oh
scary
yeah,
too. Hey,
yeah.
real
I've
quick,
heard about that too.
real quick, Camel Gang, Seawall Fishing, Taiwan. Appreciate seeing you guys come through. Appreciate the love coming into the show tonight.
I'm with you there, Taiwan. I don't believe that either.
Yeah,
We need to stop. We need to stop pretending that 6-6 is okay.
yeah. Yes, I agree. It's mediocrity is not acceptable, and when that becomes a reality, I think then something gets done, and hopefully that is now. But we will see. Scout King, go ahead. What you want to say?
Uh, on that now, Bobby can win these last 4 games. That ain't set in stone that Bobby gonna be the coach. Some of that he said is true, but nah, man, it's like I say, Arkansas is being Arkansas. That's why we got this this old deep combobulation going on because it's Arkansas. I forgot what team had they coaches, the interim coach. They went on they took the tag off of him and went on and called him the coach. I forgot what team. They just did this today. So
It might have been
that's
the
them
UCLA
making
coach.
a move.
Yeah,
Whoever it was, they did that today. They went on, took the tag off, and say, "Hey, this our guy." All right. If Bobby Petrino gonna go and be our guy, why we ain't took the tag off of him? Because really, the, the
Exactly.
the the scale is weighing more towards hiring a new coach. See what I'm saying? It really is. And like I say, is it gonna be James Franklin? I'm telling you, it's probably gonna be James Franklin. But like I broke on Mo's show yesterday, don't be surprised if y'all hear Jimbo Fisher name pop up.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
I do believe somebody I thought told me that it has already been linked to Arkansas today.
He has
God, I
been,
hope
but
not.
also, you know what else? Jimbo Fisher's already been linked to Arkansas. I've seen that few weeks ago. It wasn't really popping, but I did see something about that a few weeks ago. But to throw it out there for you, what I saw at 5 o'clock this morning on Twitter from a well-known trusted source, they had put Franklin at 10-4 at the back of the line for candidates.
Yeah. Well, that ain't. You mean what do you mean by 10-4?
I don't
10 to
know.
1
Like,
odds.
10-1 odds? You mean?
oh yeah, maybe that's what it is. 10-1 odds. Like they had him in the back of the line because apparently Virginia Tech is really has something going on with him about it. So we just have to wait and see.
Like I said, I don't think we're going to find out who the coach is until the week after the Missouri game,
Yeah.
which we will be going live emergency live when that happens.
Yeah. We will just be going live with no warning just to break that as soon as we find out who it is, because
Oh, we lost Scout King.
that will be worth talking about for sure.
You want to know what else? Oh, my bad.
No, you're good. I was going to say this. I watch all the player interviews and press conferences and whatnot. Every time I see a player, not one player has ever sounded like they like losing. Hasn't sound like they don't have that given up vibes or giving up on Bobby, or they want to win. You can tell that they want to win. So what makes people think that the players have given up on each other?
Yeah, I mean, we watched the press conferences with the players. I mean, you watched it together, and the question I asked after that was, when you listen to these players during these press conferences, they kind of make you feel like, man, they are really out there trying, and they're really trying their best. But then when you see the game, you're like, what they're saying in the press conferences doesn't translate to the field on the effort side of things. So I mean, it's hard for me to figure out what's going on here, because you say you guys are getting better and you're practicing harder and you're doing this, that, and another, but we see the same Twilight Zone, Groundhog Day stuff out on the field when you guys play. So I mean, I don't know.
Right, like because Trey Biddy asked the offensive players, said, "Hey, what do you think for Bobby for next coach?" And they were like, "Oh yeah, hell yeah, he loves his players. He makes sure everybody feels welcome and at home." And but then he asked the same question to the two linebackers, and they were all like, "Well, that's not really my place to be saying who should be the next head coach or not."
Yeah.
So obviously, the defensive players don't like Bobby that much, but they haven't given up mentally to play on the field, because I mean, if they look like crap, ain't nobody gonna offer them more money to leave.
Right. And Nisha
So
says,
let me ask, can I ask this question to be
Hold
your
on.
whole and y'all?
hold on one second.
Okay, after you finish.
Yeah. Nisha says it's called silent quitting, and that couldn't be said better, in my opinion. Is they quitting without saying they quitting? You know, they doing just enough to make it look like they trying and look like they doing what they need to be doing, but really they already, probably most of them, thinking, where am I transferring out to next year, or or what am I going to be doing after?
Tape, though.
But what am I going to be doing after college? Because I'm a senior and I'm not going to play on Sundays. You know,
if you ain't got good tape though, then like who's going to want you?
Yeah, you would think so.
Some Jimmy's and Joe's college down there in the D3, D2 level,
mm-hmm.
and you're gonna play your last year at
well, some of them may be going back to where we got them from to that level. We brought a bunch from that level up here, and maybe they got to go back.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean it is one of those things that's just like doesn't make sense.
I mean, we're going to lose players. Everybody loses players.
Yeah, absolutely.
Loses players.
Absolutely.
I mean, if you don't want to be here, then be gone, in my opinion.
Bye, Felicia.
If you don't want to be here, bye, Felicia.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't want to wear the hog, then we don't want you. That's the way I look at it, too. Scout King, go ahead. Ask your question, Bob.
So what is the secret sauce for a coach for players to buy in? What is the secret sauce?
Man,
I want to be motivated.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
You got to win those. You got to win the players' trust. In my opinion, you got to get that young man and let him know how you feel about him make him believe in his heart, in his mind. You just gotta. I don't care what anybody says about this money. It's still about relationships. You got to have relationships with these players and make them believe that they are better than the person standing opposite of them. That's just what I think. You got to be a motivator.
The way I look at it is actions speak louder than words, man. You can't tell kids we gonna win. At some points, you got to get on the field and make it happen. You got to win. And when you can win, it makes the kids a heck of a lot easier to buy into your system and buy into your program if you are winning. When you 2-6, what are you selling, bro? They ain't buying what you're selling because something's not working. So how do you
the possibility of going 500?
Yeah. So I mean, how are you going to turn kids' opinion of you around when what you're selling is snake oil?
But listen, all right, I put myself in Sam Pittman's shoes and Bobby Petrino's shoes. I'm sitting there looking like, okay, I'm gonna ask my player, what I supposed to be selling to y'all? I can't go out there and make the touchdown pass Taylor Green. I can't run the ball in the end zone. Mike Washington. I can't run out to catch Lil Maine, whatever his name, number 17, that got his leg broke and fumbled the ball. Same thing happened to number 9. Number 9 this past weekend. Bro, that's on y'all. I called the play. Y'all fumbled the ball. We done talked about the scenarios, what to do in the clutch of the game. Get down. Don't be doing nothing extra. Do your fundamentals. Do what you've been told.
That interception
saying. So it ain't about me. I'm just saying it ain't about me selling nothing. Once we done gave them the game plan and coached, we know we done coached them up, and then we talk about the defense. We done told them how to tackle and what to do and all this, which they should already know what to do. I can't do all that for you. That's why y'all came to Arkansas to prove yourself.
I agree.
So what a coach gonna run out of what to sell
exactly
to a player, bro? Y'all got to go out there and do it.
Right. And to your point is that's why sometimes I say, all of us get a little too much on the coaches when at some point you got to hold some of these players responsible too. I mean, everybody wins as a team and loses as a team. And like I've said before, winning hides a lot of problems. If we were 6-2 right now with the same things that's been happening, but we found ways to win these games, yeah, we know that there's problems, but we ain't discussing them. We ain't griping about them. We ain't, calling for people's heads. But right now we 2-6, and that's the reality. I mean, just you look at the basketball team. The basketball team is on fire, but they still have some issues that they need to work on. But nobody harping on them that bad because they winning. They looking good right now, even though it's exhibition. I get it, but I'm telling you, if they'd come out and stunk it up in those 2 exhibition games, there'd be people out here saying, "Oh, here we go. This person sucks and this person's terrible. Why ain't you starting this person instead?" But since they winning, ain't nobody, really griping too much about it because we know that they're gonna have their, stuff together by the time the season starts. So I mean, I get exactly what you're saying. At some time, the whole team, coaches and players, have got to get together and be like, "Hey, look, it ain't your fault. It ain't all your fault that we losing. It ain't all my fault we losing, but we losing." And we got to get this ship turned around and sailing in a different direction. And it takes all of us rowing in unison to make that happen.
Exactly.
That's the way I think about it. B-Hall, what do you think?
See, the biggest thing, for everybody, because I'm going to say this, I'm not taking up for him, but my biggest thing is you gotta give Bobby some slack. And the reason is because, bro, if you think you can laugh all you want, if you think you can win ball games without a defense, you're wrong. And yes, there's been times it was Bobby's fault, but when we really look at it, there's been too many player errors that have been coached not to do this or not to do that or to hang on to the football with both hands. So, yes, the season that we have seen, it's not because of Bobby. It's because you got an offense that's being relied on because the defense can't do anything. You showed up against a sorry Auburn team. Yes, congratulations. One time, one team. But other than that, if you look at all these schools that win games, it's because of defense. Offense can't win games. They can put points up, but you got to stop the other team from scoring.
Right.
Well, can I say this to B-Hall? B-Hall, yeah, you right. It's half of what you saying, bro. But we got to look at the problem as a totality. See what I'm saying? That's why I say I look at film. I don't know what I don't know if you're looking at Disneyland, Mickey Mouse, or whatever. But, bro, the whole team is a problem. Our offense is not scoring in the second half like we supposed to put the game away.
Bro, here's this. Didn't you just say that the players got to execute?
I know, but I'm just saying, you
Well,
making it
there
seem
you
like it's
go.
defense. It's the whole
It is
team. It's not
defense. It is
performing to their capabilities. The whole
again.
team is not performing to their capabilities. Just say that, because they're not.
No, I'm not gonna say that because there's been if the defense would have played, we could
See,
have
you just
played
as
and been good.
pig-headed as Hunter you a
I'm
chick.
I'm not I'm not pick-headed. Obviously, you don't know football. Again,
All
it
right.
Okay.
comes
Let's
down to
let's
So,
let's
all right.
not.
So I
Hey,
got
let's
this.
let's just not get personal.
So I got this. I got this one. I was watching Trey Biddy today, and he said that from 2 reliable sources, he was hearing that Arkansas is going to have 8 to 9 million for coach, and that also the rate they're trying to get the funds raised through the Arkansas the Razorback and I forgot what it was called, the Razorback their poll where they pull all their money into.
Edge.
No, not Edge. It's the Razorback endowment or something like that for the athletic department, and they're going to try to pull in tens of millions of dollars, and it all go to football to get football where it needs to be. That's to bring in good coaches to surround the head coach. For the scouting department, we're going to have a scouting department. We haven't had that. And obviously it shows. What do y'all think about that? Do y'all think that's a good package to bring in a good coach? And what else could the athletic department as a whole do to help the football program be more successful?
I think that helps. Like if you look at it, and we'll just use James Franklin as an example here. If the university tells James Franklin, yeah, look, man, we understand we in a bad spot right now, but we willing to pay you $10 million a year, and we willing to give you a scouting department, everything, which would entail into that department, and you get this much amount of NIL guaranteed to you, no less than this. Could get more, but it's no less than this. I think that creates a package to where a coach that necessarily wouldn't have looked at us as hard then has to stop and think, okay, if I may be able to go to another place, and I'm not saying like an LSU and an Auburn or somebody couldn't do the same thing or doesn't already have the same thing, but I think it helps us be able to recruit, because at the end of the day, we are recruiting a head coach to Arkansas. It's not like they're lining up knocking the doors down. We have to recruit a coach to Arkansas, and that coach has to also come with, all right, this is what I can do for you guys. This is my staff that I'd like to have together, or this is what the people I'm looking at for potential staffs, and prove and show that they are also capable of turning this program around. We can't just do another Chad Morris, left lane hammer down, or the whole Smiley guy, that if we do that, this program is doomed. So I do think the more we can put together for a package to show a coach when they come and interview, it betters the odds that we get somebody more desirable and somebody that can turn this program around.
Yeah, I want a coach to come in feeling like he has that support, because a coach that feels that support, I think he walks with a little bit more swagger, a little more confidence. I just want to see more confidence from a head coach,
cockiness, if you will. Give me that Lane Kiffin type that's going to talk a little smack. That Eli Drinkwitz that ain't afraid to put some bulletin board material out there on another school. That's the kind of coach we need. We need, because your team takes on the persona of the coach. That's why our Arkansas team under Sam Pittman we were like the nice team. Here you go, have a touchdown. It's okay. You can have a touchdown, because Sam Pittman was a nice guy. As far as a human being goes, Sam Pittman's a super guy. He just wasn't a head coach. I want a head coach. Yes, we need a coach coming here that, when, just like B-Hole and Scout King said, when you throw an interception, I want a coach that comes when that quarterback walks to the sideline, he grabs his face mask, pulls him close, and says, "Son, what the hell are you thinking? This is not the way we play football here. Why did you make that mistake?" And make you answer that right on the sideline, right then. And then let's go. You just know you do that again, and you're gonna be finding your butt sitting over there on that white bench. It's that simple to me. That's what I'm looking for. We need somebody that's a leader. In other words,
what do you think about that package, Scout King?
You can't say that to your players, Sarge.
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe in this generation you gotta, now I will tell you this: I watched that Louisville coach in that when they were playing Miami. When that guy made a mistake, he went over there and pulled him by the mask and got into his tail right there on the sideline on national TV. So you can do it if your players respect you enough that they know that it's coming from a place of passion and because you don't accept failure, mediocrity. And right now, I think our players are in our mindsets in this culture we've created in Arkansas that's got to be burnt down and rise from the ashes. Is we got to install that toughness in our football program again, and we need a coach that can bring that toughness back to our program.
Okay.
I mean,
Hey,
what do y'all
hey,
think about that package? That's oh my God, UTSA is beating the hell out of Tulane right now,
look,
41-13.
before y'all go on, I'm finna bounce out of here real quick. I gotta go shower and get ready for tomorrow. I got some stuff I gotta go take care of early in the morning.
Well, we appreciate you coming
being
on.
here.
We appreciate you coming on, Bobby Storm, man. Thanks for showing love, man.
If anybody in the
no
chat
problem.
wants to hop in,
All right, bud.
hop in.
Yeah, if anybody wants to come in, I'll drop the link. Just raise your hand in there. Let me know. I'll drop the link. You come on in. Scout King.
Hey, tell the head hog to come on, Misha. Come on, so she get on here. Like, come on up here and beat my Jamie.
You heard Nisha. You heard Nisha. Excuse me. Scout King got me choked up with that one.
Let us know we finna be the future, because these clowns in Arkansas don't know what to do. We finna be the future. We're gonna get the job done. But nah, man, this the reality of the situation. We finna go into a 9-game schedule. All right. Lane Kiffin, any real coach already know what they up against. They only gonna get one cupcake game, maybe 2. They're gonna have 10 hard games, 10 to 11 hard games. All right. So you know what Lane Kiffin said? He said, "Hey, I don't know what to tell about the SEC. They're gonna have to get used to having 8 to 9 win seasons." Ain't that something? Lane Kiffin said that.
Hey, Scout King, Nisha says she already in the bed.
So,
hey, y'all ain't gonna be running no OnlyFans on my show now. You two.
no,
hey,
don't go to bed. Where Miss Cat there? Get Miss Cat on her. Miss Cat, get on her right now.
Don't let me hear about this in a few weeks. I hear that Scout King coming to us live from Nisha's house.
Hey, no, I ain't studying Nisha because I need somebody with support. I know Miss Kathy gonna come over for support. Miss Kathy, get on here.
Miss Kathy.
I mean, right now.
Scout King calling you out. He said, "Get on here." we got about 20 minutes.
Hey, but now this is what I'm saying though. Lane Kiffin said that, and but just think about this: Kirby Smart, when he went to Georgia, all right, Kirby Smart, this is his first time being the head coach, folks. And all right, since Kirby Smart been there, Kirby Smart has won 2 national championships. But this guy he lost one against Nick Saban. All right. But he sniffed around the game half of the time he been there at Georgia. He's been around the national championship game about 5 times at Georgia. So you don't think Kirby Smart didn't lay down the culture and let these players know year in and year out how it's gonna be?
Absolutely, he has.
And
That's why they can. That's why they continue to have success, because they have a culture of winning there.
I know. I'm just saying now. I'm talking about this when he first came in 2016. He laid down, said, "This is how it's gonna be, fellas. If you want to win, this is how it's gonna be." Same thing with Nick Saban. You gotta enjoy the process. This is how it's gonna be. If you don't want to join this winning process that we finna go on, journey we finna go on, get on, go. It's not gonna be easy, but the easy part and the smiles come in when we win these games. So, all right, it's gonna be I might be using the wrong way, but it's gonna be sporadic how we go do to win the game. You know what I'm saying? We got to win the game by any at all costs.
Yeah, absolutely.
See, I don't care if we won 10 games by 3 points. Who cares?
Yeah, dub's a dub.
When you go back and look at, when you go back and look at a lot of these national championship teams, man, you go back and look, they had a close game here, a game they shouldn't have won. Every team does it year in and year out. They just show you how close of a margin of a team to win a championship, bro. So, like I say, and everybody say, oh, Arkansas can't do this. Man, Arkansas can do it just like any of the other teams can do it. All we got to do is get the right coach here and know how to develop talent, have the resources available. And like I said, if I got a 120-man roster, a 105-man roster, I want every player to be football players. We're going to train them to be football players. You're going to look like a running back. You're going to look like a D tackle. You're going to look like an offensive lineman, so on and so on.
Absolutely.
We're going to demand that.
You know,
we're not going to have you.
Kirby Smart's worst season is 8-5, and that was his first season. He hasn't lost more than 3 games his whole time being there besides his first season. He is 111-20. Dude's only lost 20 games since being the head coach.
How many years? This is 9th year, right?
Yeah, that's crazy. Nisha,
10th year.
He's been around the national championship game.
10th year, and that's his winning record, and the season ain't even over yet.
Nisha, I know you out there trolling. I know with all them brains, with them double MBAs and triple doctorates that you got, they have no popo looking for you, girl. You way too smart for that.
Oh, by the way, guys, Kentucky's basketball team lost to Georgetown 84-70.
Not the kiddies. They always have trouble with defense over there. Miss Kathy said something about that earlier, that Kentucky defense looked like doo-doo.
$22 million roster, by the way, ladies and gentlemen.
That's what I say. And Miss Kathy.
Listen, now this one thing about the fans that what you just said about YT just said about the package they gonna come up and bring in the scout department and all us been questioning the bullshit we've been seeing as fans. We behind the scenes it can get as Arkansas fans up there, and we can diagnose the problem from our TV set. Who's the judge of the talent? Who's doing this? Who's doing this? We can see the problem.
Yeah.
Nobody judging no kind of talent.
No, they're saying, do we really take a $10 million coach to fix this problem? Hell no. It doesn't take that. The reason these coaches get paid, the money they get paid, is because the market is dictated this stuff years ago.
You're a fact. That's a fact.
That's the only reason all this stuff they got out of control.
What's they all added? Supply and demand?
Yeah, but I'm just saying that agents and all this manipulate the universities, presidents, and ADs to pay this money for these coaches off of one winning season.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what the LSU
it is shut off.
The LSU governor said we're not gonna hire a Jimmy Sexton coach. He straight up said that in the press conference today. Said we're not gonna hire somebody that gets all this money and demands it all, and they just waste it when they have to fire him a couple years later.
See, that's what I'm saying, Sarge. That's why I say it don't take all of that. If you're a legit football coach, yeah, everybody want to get paid, but man, like I said, you think Nick Saban really was worth what the money he was worth? No, Nick Saban was worth what he came in when he was getting paid about 10 years ago. Yeah, he worth about $6 million a year because he was the top guy. But he was winning championship. So Guess what? He got to dictate what he wants because he was the only guy doing it. He set the market from there. But all the other jokers, no, man, they don't deserve that money they get like that.
Yeah.
Kirby Smart's getting
You know
13
what
and a
I'm saying?
half. He getting 13.5 mil a year, Scout King. Isn't that insane?
And guess what? He did not get but went to the playoffs, what, one time?
No, Kirby Smart. He won back to back.
Wait, no, well, I'm just saying, no. Kirby Smart is worth his soul. Because, like I say, he's been around the game 5 times. He's
Right.
been around the national championship game 5, knocking on the door. We know he's been there 3 times. He lost one to Nick Saban. If Nick Saban didn't make that decision at halftime, Kirby Smart would have had 3 national championships.
Yep.
But the years prior to that, when he had when they went against Baker Mayfield and them, and 18 and 19, he was right there knocking on the door.
Yes,
That could
sir.
have been Georgia in them national championship. So I say I give him credit for being around the game for about 5 years of his 9 years in Georgia. That's what you call production. Yeah, give that man that. He's worth it. Then, like you said, you look at his overall record, that's worth it. But all the other guys that in they 30 and 40 games, they went 28 and 12. And y'all want to give them $8-9 million? No, man. No. That's just the market taking that off of one good 11-1 season. A 10-2 season.
Too, a lot of it is the agents. The agents, the more money the coach makes, the more money the agent makes. So the agents drive up the price too.
I know. That's what I'm saying. They the ones got all this going, but I'm just saying, is the coach really worth it to get the results on the field and the production, the coach of football team? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
a head coach is a head coach.
Yeah, I follow you.
I know. Position coach is a position coach. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So that's why I say that's why I put my price out there is $1.5 million. I ain't trying to get rich. I just want to put the results on the field.
I've been waiting all night.
That's what I want to do.
I was wondering when he was going to put that out there. We get that at least once every show, so I thought, man, he's not going to say it tonight, but he did. You got it in. You got it in.
Until it comes to reality, because guess what? Result. It's gonna come down to that. Y'all think I'm joking? It's gonna come down to like, where this Scout King guy at? Because we done tried everything else. We done tried everything else and failed. He on one number 1.5 million, and he got a 1.5 million bow. Hell, that's peanuts. Let's go and give him a try. I pay everybody else.
Update on the women's basketball team. They won 100-42. I don't know who they played, but they won by a lot.
See, that new coach might be paying some dividends. 100 points, my goodness.
I hope so.
Well, I mean, we did just score 99 on Memphis. I thought we was gonna get that 100 on them, but we ran out a few seconds short.
Hey, but congratulations to the women's basketball team.
Absolutely.
Sarge YT.
What's up, man?
See, this is what it's going to take. This is what it's going to take for a coach to come here and get Arkansas straightened out. He ain't got to be wild or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? He got to kind of have that Nick Saban approach when he came to Alabama.
Yeah.
But he came in there and told everybody exactly this is how it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to buy in, from the guy that's cleaning the janitor all the way down to the person that's taking out the trash, preparing the food. Everybody needs to be on board or one accord. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to have no bickering inside the program, blah, 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 this and blah, blah, blah. No, that ain't going to get us nowhere. Let the coaches coach and let the players play. And AD, you do AD things. Board of trustees, you do your thing. But has on this what goes inside the walls, and me being a head coach and having meetings with my assistant coach and all of them. Now, let us do our job. Now, if we don't get our job, guess what? Get rid of it. It's just that simple. Everybody just need to do their part.
Yeah,
And then, like I say, everything will come together. But we don't need no yes man to come to Arkansas because somebody got some big pockets. I wouldn't give a damn about nobody with no big pocket. The chicken man and all this shit telling me, well, Scott King, you got to do this. Man, I'm telling him to shut his damn mouth. Hey, you either give us the money or not, man. I'm here to coach a football team and bring us out.
I think we can all agree, though, that they need the coach does need support around him. We can all agree that the coach is going to need support. Not like what they were doing with Pittman, holding the money back for getting better players and better position coaches and all that.
That's what I'm saying. So whoever this guy they decide to pick, they want to put their money into it. We don't need to hear talking about no favors. No. You gave your money up. All right. Guess what? We gonna probably need some more, but guess what? We ain't gonna come to you need some more money. We gonna put the results up to get the money. That's how you do things. Like I said, I can't borrow $1,000 for you and Sarge, and I say, hey, give me 30 days, I'll pay you back. And then here it is, 90 days later, I ain't answer my phone or nothing. You done called me up 10 times. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna give me no money no more. But if I sit here and pay your money back, I said I'm gonna pay it back and gave you some, guess what? You feel a whole lot better on giving me another loan.
Absolutely. And that's what brings me back to my point earlier is winning solves a lot of problems. Nevada County Hawks said there are no solutions. And right now, it's looking that way until we have to, at some point, we have to turn this around. At some point, it will get turned around. But as far as it is, as it goes tonight, I think we're going to call it here due to the fact is my throat is running out of voice. And I want to try to get some rest for tomorrow. And hopefully I can be able to do the live stream Saturday for the football game. Not that that's a big hot ticket right now, but it's part of the job. We got to bring it to you. So if you'd like to come be miserable with me, and Hog Wild will be absent if we get to do it. We may have a special guest sit in for the live feed. Or if I'm not, depending on how I feel, I may just put the game on and let the game go, and you won't have to listen to me cough, but I'll just let the game go. We'll see. But hopefully I feel better in a couple of days, and we'll be able to go as scheduled. We will have some changes to the show coming up on times, but I will announce that when I get them figured out and get them official. And so stay tuned to that. And like always, the soldiers showed up tonight. They did their job. We sitting at 30 likes with 26 people watching. There's 21 on YouTube, so we got 5 people on X. If you on X watching us right now, make sure you follow the Razorback Recon channel on X, and that way you'll be able to catch us live on there and get notified when we go live on YouTube. And come on over to YouTube and give us a like and a follow on here too. Afterwards, we would love to have you become a member of the Sarge Squad, and and
also after the live stream ends, if you don't mind, go and put your score prediction in the comments, and give us who you think is going to be the impact player of the game in the comments. It really helps our algorithm with those after stream comments in there.
Yes, and I will give whoever is closest to the final score of the game and has the right team picked, I will give you 1,000 gambling points in the next stream. So just for fun, it's just nothing crazy. But if you pick the right team and you pick closest to the right score without going over, then you will get 1,000 bonus points added to your gambling money. So I know you all like to gamble, so make sure you go and comment and everything. But for Sarge and for Hog Wild, Scout King, we appreciate you, big man. We look forward to seeing you on the next one.
Thanks for sticking around with us for the
Guys,
whole
the show
series.
with my contract.
Stay
Secure contract.
Yeah. Stay safe out there on the road, man, and don't do nothing I wouldn't do. So, as far as everybody in the barracks, you guys are dismissed, and we'll see you later. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all.
Later.